Live with Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. Again, Peeg. Puppy dog. But I think the situation. Oh, hey.
Didn't look like locals. Thalian's right. I'm a hunted man.
Willies are swinging betwixt their knees.
You deaf or you deaf?
Oh, yeah, as I was trying to say before, I think the situation with my head's getting slightly better. Because I had these two essential oil things plugged in, and I read a while ago that they're linked to stuff about seizures and whatnot, so I unplugged those and whatnot.
Nice tune.
But my head's slightly feeling better.
The north must be a
My only kind of thing right now is the fact that I was up until like 1 in the morning last night, so. Like most of the cobwebs are pretty much gone, but.
Quite the fragrant whiff. Sacre bleu! It's a crime.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew.
Motherfucker, do you not see my drip?
All jests aside.
I'm more than...
Thank.
Ever your servant, sir.
Kiss my willy like ass.
The guard brings peace to our domains, flouted its writ and brought in chains.
My drip. Hold up. I don't rightly remember where it was, but I think it was in... Okay, so that's near the Grandmaster Smith. I'm going to stop there too, but... I slightly remember there being a place where you can get like there was a dye shop. I think it was in the harbor. Port, whatever you want to call it. I sold all my dyes to at least get some slightly better equipment, but Looks like I'm gonna have to sell all my other shit again.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Ah!
Oh, shut up.
Ah, to hell with it.
I need good victuals, rations, suited to a voyage at sea.
You've come to the right place.
Hey there, man. How much for your wool?
You all say
And triple for you.
You ought to take less from me.
A cockerel in your codpiece is worth two in the bush.
Let me look this shit up. Yeah, it is the port. It's like right around here.
When the clock strikes 6.
How many did you that offer it
Thousand thundering sea devils.
They argued who would go first.
I'm getting tired of this. Bitch, do not purr around me ever again.
Oh, possible punishment.
What are you selling exactly?
Top quality dyes. Guaranteed to produce in...
None for me. That
What do you mean? Even the best warrior must look kempt. Care for his appearance.
usually focus on armor's other attributes. Color's not so important.
There certainly is.
Dyeing clothes a popular service around here?
For in the north, all is grey, drab and muted. Quite the opposite to Toussaint. Here, look around and you will see the green of verdant here. A lady will change the color of her dress to match her mood. To green when she is jealous, to yellow when she wishes to radiate joy. A knight, in turn, might, with color, signal the nature of his vow. White to...
Need to stop introducing myself as the White Wolf, then. Fine, show me. Gotta go. So long.
Prices of the best this side of the Yaruga.
We're gonna go sell the rest of the junk stuff that I got. I wonder what happens if I like burn one of those. Not that I'm going to, but because like whatever. But like, if I were to use Fire Stream on them, would that affect Dead Laugh in any way, or?
Sure, go on. Drink up while you're young, boy.
I'm probably not going to get enough to get Grandmaster armor doing this, but
Wants to get tapped? You'd never catch
I was more wanting to dismantle, but I'm low on coin. Brother, you men both.
Bedbugs. Didn't steal.
It's a doze ass.
And yes, again, to a certain somebody, once I get Grandmaster Ursaring, if I do get it, I'm gonna do it in green dye.
Another murder by the whole...
Greetings.
What do you have on offer?
Because you stole most of my shit. You pretty much kicked me out for cash. Ooh. 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 Okay. That's the thing. I don't know anything that can give monster stomachs. Cockatrice stomach. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, good luck.
Dick bag.
Beyond compare!
from the friseur Jean-Louis
Smearing
Ludovic.
his hiney with honey. I don't know why.
I think she auto gives you clothes anyway.
Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Oh, Geralt, Geralt. I knew I should have taken you to the palace, handed you over to my tailor. Whatever are you wearing?
Sorry, didn't have time to change.
Luckily, I prepared for just such an eventuality. Here, don this doublet. Its cut is all the rage these days. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice were its stone.
Shame.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great...
Visual illusions.
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers.
We were really hoping to meet...
You are admirers, I surmise.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd.
I don't know where...
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri Orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You...
Well, well. Dandelions always complain about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask.
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
She is wearing a mask.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it.
And I wish I could
if
kill
we
her.
Find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
You'd understand why if I actually went to the other path that I'm not going to do because I don't want to be dealing with that damn unseen elder.
Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. Expect us.
Good folk, yet Another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and
Ort.
That green, should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different. I got it. It's the sword.
It's not a landscape, Clem. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
I'm just throwing shit into the wall.
Splendid. The sky over Toussaint.
Or a deeply internalized fear of it. It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
I was just throwing shit up at the wall. I don't know what the hell you all are talking about.
It must be someone famous, I tell you. Such talent. Exceptionally true.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Holy shit! This is actually something I want to do in real life. Whoop! Ha I've always wanted to do that in real life.
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Lanterns. They never suspected you believed in such things.
Hey, Purdy.
Blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but...
Nudity warning. Nearly almost forgot. I mean, it's boobs, but whatever.
Do not disturb! Shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to...
Need to talk to your model. It'll only...
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for laughs.
We came here to meet.
To meet me?
Centrian noble you came here with.
Centrian noble.
Orchid, confused.
I told you not to...
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the...
Really like to talk to him.
Like many here.
Know where he might be now.
He gave Cecilia a small gift.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I can't...
That dude needed to get a kick in the balls.
The Great Bois. But he's a dance.
That's to say, the other one. His brother.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia
Celia
must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Synthrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's
follow it.
Color is but the shadow of deliberations on the nature of existence. It is very
it's
to
rather...
its ultimate meaning.
It's very...
Bloody colorful, that's what.
It was me throwing shit up against the wall.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat higher to me.
It's fine. Relax.
That was more like my subdued Batman voice. I'm Batman.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must go.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito.
Yes, Your Grace.
Looking for Cecilia.
She's in her dressing room.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered.
That must be him. We must get to the Dread.
Yes, Your Grace.
No, stay here. Anyone
tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Oh no! She dead.
That must be...
No pulse. We're too
late.
He slit her through.
Didn't go out the door.
Guard wouldn't
noticed.
notice.
Might still
But
be
he'll
somewhere
here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Ori.
Shouldn't split up.
Get out, I will be fine.
Can I change out of the... Oh. Killed her and went out on the balcony.
Bloody handprint. It's
his. Strapped for cash, damn it.
Tore down the door.
Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong too.
Broke the flower pot
when moved the door. Then stepped in soil. There's a couple pigeons. Fortunately, they're not annoying as little shits. I like peacocks. To hell with peacocks.
Could still be here. Need to stay
alert.
Smashed mirror.
Someone crashed into it hard and sank to the floor. More loot. I can get die like I'm a Super Saiyan.
Links of a snap chain.
Jewel must have been on it.
Jewelry box. Locks busted. Picked open probably. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have tiny chain links next to it. From a snap necklace. Seems there was a struggle. More loot. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. window frame.
Someone climb out. Fall out.
Sconce is bent.
Smeared with blood.
Someone try to grab it. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems.
Sentry tried to steal it, but someone got in his way.
They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
What up, bitch?
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurion's killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do?
And we get a couple
Summon the guards?
Oh, there was no
other
time.
visitors.
I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was everything happened very quickly then.
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than a hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years.
Seems someone is very determined to find it.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So... is this the only evidence?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a...
You must excuse me a moment.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought...
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from...
What did your sister do to get banished?
Sienna.
Parents run afoul of some...
No. She was born at an inopportune moment.
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded.
She was angry. I recall one such situation. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of it. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace.
Think your sister might be involved?
You see, I recall her...
Here, that's normal for sisters.
True. I suppose I gave as good. The wine, its theft was the first clue. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Someone wanted some of my wine. The sake...
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. No matter what she did, she is not to be
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis!
And now we got 3 vampires at the same table.
You were in Beauclair, and this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hope he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Witchers protect both worlds.
For now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions.
I believe we're running short on wine.
Let me go.
Well,
I hope Regis
know your wine a lot better than mine and mine.
We shall return for...
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint.
Highly exceptional, Regis. You crazy bringing death...
Geralt, allow...
No, let me explain. He's dangerous.
But that is precisely what I'm doing.
That is, not until he gets his hands on them.
Oriana.
I met her years ago, before I met you.
But I shall tell you...
Now listen close. Managed to learn...
That's splendid news.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there.
Do you mean to say your task now?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detlef.
Geralt, you must...
No, Regis. Can't risk it.
Alone?
Alone.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Splendidly, Detlef. Ah, I'm grateful you're back.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem.
Regis. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second.
Your Grace.
I thank you for your help.
Yeah,
It's
because
been invaluable.
Regis was with the troop Geralt was with when they went to Toussaint the first time in the books. I think they were looking for Ciri.
You have exceptional friends.
Didn't expect the evening to...
Neither did I.
Mm-hmm.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. It's stand Captain de la Tour and his men will...
This is when shit will go...
Where are you?
Oh, Fubar.
Beauclerc, her most gracious Duchess, has hired a witcher to get at the root of these murders.
The exhibition of the Reginald Poultry Monument will remain.
I won't go. I simply won't do it.
That witcher's rather...
Why don't I bet she gets my drip? If I can like a Grandmaster with some more coin.
I would kill for a bite.
That's the thing. Like, I actually calculate. I think I don't remember the exact number, but I actually calculated how much through buying the materials and whatnot it would cost to make the Grandmaster Wolven armor. It's like upwards into like the 30,000s. I can do it though. I still got Pearson cold. You're nearing a turning point in the story. After this, you will no longer be able to finish certain side quests. Save your game before continuing. Yeah, that's part of the reason why one of the parts I actually did make a little bit of a detour in doing the quest with the bird chick.
Early. No guardsman yet.
So eager, are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister, and... Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area.
How many men defend and...
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no arm. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of...
Cintrian's men. Gotta be. Ran into a few in Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy.
Lindsay,
I'll sneak in
send
the
me
back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you stop.
Your plan puts you at great risk.
You've never seen a Witcher fight. Me. Bird. Damn it, I was gonna eat that.
So it begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast.
Little change of plans.
Kill him!
Damn it.
Ow.
What is this? He killed Hugo and Belling! Grab him!
Roderick sent them to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
I see no pupils along the road.
Filth. They must not be guarding it.
Bloody gods, what was that? Loot the streets! Hurry with those
Trying to
crates!
escape.
But be careful if you drop any. Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on. Kill him.
Good.
I shall show you, rogue. Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Nah, kept the wrong damn
Damn
company.
company.
Centurion's
Centurion's men.
men.
Where are they?
Where's the hostage?
Woman.
I know nothing about a hostage.
Where are they now?
Are they now?
In...
There's someone with them? Woman
Woman named
Sierra.
Sierra.
Of course.
And a whole pile of
All
trouble
along with them. Where is she?
Packing.
Where is she?
To get...
Where is she?
Yes. What?
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
What is happening? How many? There are too many! You cannot stop them! Light the barricade! Quick now! Here's one! Kill the shitleister! I will tear you to shreds! You will die, Stronza! I will tear you to shreds!
Want a bet?
We did it! Someone's there. Houndings, get them!
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
That harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Yankel Meg. Omeawa Moshinderu.
Need to get into the keep.
They shall pay for everything.
And now I just sit back and let them do the work. Nah.
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help. So, Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
Bye.
Renna. Are you
Are you hurt? If any of them...
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look?
We've already found her.
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen sangria.
What's your point?
Giving you one chance to tell us everything yourself.
I've nothing to tell.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff.
You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Rena's not her real name.
This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine.
She was bullshitting everybody.
Sent a man called the Centurion to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centurion led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff.
She used you. Part of her plan. He mad. Geralt, you're reaching for the wrong sword.
You will come to Teshumudna and explain all. If you do not, I will raze Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
Oh, no.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he's...
Conscience gets to you now.
Better...
Well, it truly does seem the...
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution.
Vampires or no vampires.
Your Grace, that...
We found her. Yeah, you kind of see where I get the
Sienna, it's true.
Celestia Luna comparisons.
Sister dear, what have you gotten yourself into?
So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the We will discuss them later. Captain?
As you wish.
And you, Witcher. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for...
Roderick got duped and used.
Apropos, were you able to establish...
We've discovered Sienna blackmailed the vampire.
What?
She is his missing lover.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Sienna's.
You're mistaken.
Your Grace,
What? You...
Dettlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my... Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, Where is he now?
Waiting for Sienna. If she doesn't...
He dares!
Your Grace, we have
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what...
Yeah, this is where shit go nuts. And my silver sword's not working for, or my steel sword's not gonna go good.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says.
Especially about threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even. Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
What can I say? It happens at times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
It depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand a refunded deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious great... Your Grace, the population demands she be punished.
Another word, Palmerin, and I repeat for the last time. Sienna is responsible for the death of many. True.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise.
Let them storm. They will not find
Welcome to the stream.
Sienna is hidden away in a safe place. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end.
Don't know. I lost a trail.
Is this all you have?
I respect your Grace. All I can
say is the truth.
At times, I hunt foxes. You, Witcher, have had a... I've begun to suspect my
Allow me to point out certain subtle but essential differences between a higher vampire and a fox, or game in general.
Truly. Like the ones between a path. But to the matter at hand.
Your Grace, it seems Sienna tricked Dettlaff.
You're great!
What?
Vampires! They protect the city!
Damn it.
Three days.
If it's war this Dettlaff wants, it's war he shall have.
Down the bench. That's why I like Arad.
Siana failed to appear as summoned.
Seems not. Need to make... Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Dettlaff out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far.
Is that how I put it? Do forgive me that I've misled you.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush...
In due course. But first, Geralt...
Really want to free Siana?
It's hard to believe, I know. But Dettlaff is...
So say I agreed.
I do not recall it.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say?
It seems unlikely.
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall...
God's...
Hardly a reservation. More of an...
Could ask Damien. That just treats him like a lap.
There, you see. I trust I've dispelled...
Not so fat. How would I go about luring Dettlaff out of hiding if I...
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen. One of the unseen. Ancient.
And...
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but...
So this unseen elder...
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals...
Yeah, figured it out. All right.
I don't know. You...
So I'm basically...
You know what I would opt for. Should we free Siana and arrange...
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know.
Should you decide your sword is the...
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so.
Crazy as the plan seems.
You won't make me beg.
Slow down. Not promising a thing.
Of course. Hurry. Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
You think so? He seemed battle-hardened. More than a few scraps under his belt.
Against humans, not monsters. Look, there. Thought lesser vampires would heed a higher vampire's call and commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Dettlaff sick them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional. He manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts. They'll continue attacking until he orders them to back down, until he dies.
Regis!
need to look around. Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
They broke formation, ran.
That's it. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go.
Care to come back?
Nice tune. Must be in the bank. Eric is outside the sun.
Recognize the vampire in me. Apologies, Geralt.
You killed it. Single-handedly. That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit.
I see the harlot's brood came close to slaughtering.
Need to withdraw. You
My duty.
won't help this city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation.
Men.
Doing the right thing. Now
Now
listen
close. Silver.
Silver. That's what you want to use against
vampires.
Your
The
alchemist. Order them to produce as much
vampire
vampire
oil
oil as they can.
Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it.
Keep an eye out for Alps and
Bruxelles.
Bruxelles. The
Shapely
shapely ones
ones
resemble women. There one moment, gone the next.
Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher. I hope you...
Your problem's my problem now. Leave it to me. I'll solve it.
How?
All I can say just now.
You know the Duchess...
We know it. But
You've that luxury.
Folk are dying.
Dying.
Many
more will.
Because
of one.
If Her Grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
and ours will follow right after it. I fear we waste our time here.
When...
Playroom?
I've served in the Ducal Palace for you.
Playroom? So what?
Honestly, I've no...
Got it.
And you've...
I helped Beauclair.
Let's go, Regent.
Because I ain't deal with any more bullshit.
Here, the playroom's beyond this door.
God damn it!
Locked. Of course. Regis, I'd rather not have a fist fight with this door. Do you mind? Thanks.
At your service.
Nice tune.
Indeed.
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off.
You break the duck. You's a bitch.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Siana and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Siana gave me a drawing today.
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Siana does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad. The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Siana gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Siana and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labeled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Vigo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the
corner.
The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the land of 1,000 fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Siana. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Siana applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Siana laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbours to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
The crotch.
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Siana into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Where's that book? Locked. Miniature tableware. And plush toys. Cute. Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
A tin knight. Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture.
Yeah, you gotta think I haven't done this for a while. Book.
This it? Let's see. Expecto ludum.
And what do you get when you throw a Witcher into a storybook? I mean, actual, like, fables and everything else under the sun? You get somebody who will flip off all of the Disney fables
Regis?
and shove his silver sword up everything's ass.
Land of 1,000 fables. Incredible.
Bad.
Let's see where this road takes me. Eye of Nahelines going wild. Whole land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Whatever the fuck a Greek is. See, my childhood was not spent on fables. It was spent on Crash Bandicoot, Legend of the Gaia, and Metal Gear Solid. Closest thing I ever got to fairy tales type bullshit was watching Star Wars. Now I mean original trilogy Star Wars, not... Because my brother had the original 3 on VCR.
Whoa, that should be interesting. For 2 little girls. Something's not right.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread! Now it's my turn to gobble
Hansel? Hansel? Hansel?
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you
Hansel?
open it.
What up, bitch?
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? Not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel.
Hansel?
Just as soon as I catch you.
I'm gonna ruin this bitch's whole day.
Felicitations, Richard. It seems you've won.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. You've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen,
Hansel?
How'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for so...
It's been years, Jack.
Have you...
No, I just want your beans.
Beans? What beans?
Try not to interrupt.
Sienna,
Oh, something tells me you're lying.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she...
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing...
He had better know. Because if not, I'll find you and we'll have our... I'll...
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but...
You might not.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force on a Henry.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. But normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do. Fine, Witcher.
This place.
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo.
Which didn't seem like she was...
Magical entropy. Without maintenance,
Your sister chose a dangerous place.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me.
Since you brought it up...
Not a memory I enjoy. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those...
Like you said.
Mm-hmm. But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. I learned something then.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before
Curse of the...
Mm-hmm. Twisted princesses.
Even met one of you.
And?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what...
You killed her.
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same.
So...
Certainly.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen.
Jack climbed a gigantic
As we shall do if we can just find those
Stock won't...
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed. A massacre. Which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed. Watch out! Pixies!
Yeah, and them things, for some reason, they show up in the actual mobile game.
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you. Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
Stuffed unicorn.
How you like that silver?
That's him. Shot. Last, they're going to rip them in 6.
Wolves hurt.
No, it's not. There's more. Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't.
The one and only. Listen. I don't know anything. Not one thing.
This'll be interesting. Let's say for a minute you know what happened.
For certain, no one swallowed it. Of course not. But say a human. The most human. Everyone!
Bet you haven't heard what...
I've heard it lies about...
Just like that.
Nobody. Help!
Yellow bean.
It's somewhere... And who... A bold farmhand, who in no way... Good folk! Wolf! Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feet...
All right.
Watch out for what?
I'm the only wolf you gotta watch out for, little bastard.
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember. I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other... It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course.
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once. That's all. Stole the tea out from under the princess. To this day.
Tobacco of the highest caliber. This tech pure as virgin tears.
It's supposed to look at him as like all cute and shit.
Contract from a goose. That's
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco?
remind me.
Salt flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them.
Magic beans.
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon?
Is that so? Then why was...
Give Sienna the
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit.
What if I asked you?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for...
What have you got?
Like I said.
Sell drugs.
It's enough.
All right. Tell me. All right. Tell me.
What?
What you want in return. I'm not doing this.
Don't want anything in return.
I...
Man walking around in his drawers.
Oh look! The Emperor of Nilfgaard. He's come out to show off his new robe. You stepped on Thumbelina! That was my favorite tale.
He's like...
Why is that?
Because it wasn't about a princess. Tales about princesses are insufferable.
Just...
Oh, the three little pigs' homes. You know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big red wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. It's the only one left.
Mm-hmm. And these pigs can kick ass.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One being lies out in the open, guarded by no weapons. Is he it?
Oh, Butch, they didn't like that.
Yeah, I'm making tonight, boys. Shit.
The big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and look.
Look. Got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Stunted a bit, but
But
yeah, it's there.
Well, well, aren't you full of
Not a bad singer. Do a pretty mean rendition of the Maids of Vicovaro, for instance. But some other time, maybe.
But here we are chatting away. We must keep looking. So, do you like it here?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
There's probably no weapon repair kits, and I don't have any other steel or silver swords, do I? No, I do not. Fucker.
A feather, broken. There was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Watch out! Pixies! Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
The golden eggs
I shall butcher you!
You mean
But why keep her in a cage? Free range birds are so much better. Oh well, where's the key?
Here it is. Got it.
Goose.
Good thing you posted that notice. Never would.
I love
Look, she laid the golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous.
Did you really travel all the way here for a conflict?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Yes. Visit Toussaint once and will always long to return.
Did you like Anna Henrietta?
You jest, I adored her. My darling little sis. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace, she didn't so much as peek out of the window.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also not grant me amnesty when she was crowned? Please.
Hello? Can we talk?
Watch my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Is French?
As you? Not at all. Big bad wolf.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table.
Listen, look.
Where is it?
Shh, not so...
Oh, I can be much
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen.
What?
Food now outside at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no...
Wolf's pretty
cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. It's...
So...
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Yep.
Alright. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg?
Don't joke about that. Fall damage is real. It's not good. I still hate that.
Any luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
Mm-hmm. And you, the hunter.
I mean, that's what a witcher is.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem.
What?
But Grandmama, what?
The better to see you is.
Granny.
The better to embrace you.
And Grandmama.
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Ugly and
Ow. Werewolf! Oh, then you'll be needing the silver bullets.
Remember what Joss said about the red bean?
Mm-hmm. Bottle caps, fake teeth, the corkscrew.
Corkscrew.
Ah.
Well then.
What?
I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or are you really not interested in what happened?
Well, since you brought it up.
Yes. And the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone. They assumed something would eat, but as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold. No, they were bandits, bearded.
Take it neither happened.
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a... They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could.
Should have stayed there.
Perhaps. Perhaps I should have...
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was...
She wasn't the one to...
And I'm not angry at her for that. Right.
Three burrs.
3 bears.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
One a bit too big, the other too small. The third just right. Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No being here. Gotta keep looking.
The good ending.
Four animals stacked atop each other. What was the tale called again?
The Musicians of Glafican. Huh. You've some link to the town as well, don't you?
But my tale's
Tale's
not much like this
this
one.
one. It was shown on the Witcher Netflix series. It's where I got the title of Butcher of Blaviken. It was a cool fight though, cool cinematography, cool swordsman, swordplay and whatnot. Seriously, it was actually cool.
It always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up. This Longlock's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remembered.
Wait. What Joss said about the third being, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhouse somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it.
Do I have any, like, phantom oil or whatever? Can I make any ghost oil? God damn it.
Let's go.
Hey, stupid. Yeah, I got Yurt in, but still. Let's just say this is another one that didn't end like Disney.
Pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
This bit's hard too. Yeah, this ain't like the Kingdom Hearts version. It's gonna be closer to the Shrek version. Somebody once told me. Somebody once told me. Bitch had to. Yeah, like I said,
Yellow bean. Here it is. Stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
magic food. Yoink. Yoicks! And away! Bah! And there was a skeleton there. I couldn't get the skeleton. You dick. Damn you, game designers.
So?
Got the bean, but long logs. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first, I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Matina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I knew. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick, and gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught...
Yeah,
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate.
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed?
I've always had a way with us.
That's supposed to be about...
Oh, bother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. No. You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he...
I guess. What happened then?
We talked, then met up, one. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed.
So there came a day you...
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs.
Playing with fire, that...
Definitely. And either I'll get...
Got a history with Detlef now.
I can handle him. You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to... Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant.
Bye, Jack Bray. God damn it.
Right, this is the
Nikki
spot.
Flash.
Pull out the beans. Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be... careful.
We rise.
That stench.
Omae wa moshinderu.
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be...
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor, getting close to...
Well, you're wrong. You still stand...
PP in the bit with JJ. So in other words, let's pause it. Yennefer doesn't have to know.